are all of these gazillion IT certifications that you're chasing, are they actually going to help you land a job? Your goals are undefined or unrealistic. Says, perhaps you want to write a best-selling novel or become the next viral YouTube star. Says, well, that's great. There's nothing wrong with that. But how do you plan to make any of this happen? Without a clear definition of goals, they're just wishy-washy fantasies. Says, if you never read a book or written anything longer than a tweet, writing a best-selling novel is unrealistic. Likewise, simply saying you want to be a viral YouTube star is too vague without putting in specifications in place. Says if you don't choose the right goals, you'll end up becoming frustrated due to a lack of progress or a lack of enthusiasm to stay motivated. And then it says some other stuff, right? So your goals are undefined or unrealistic. Once again, this kind of ties into what I just said about the first point. Everybody wants to make six figures. And look, there's nothing wrong with wanting to make six figures. Making six figures can be great, especially if you never made that type of money before. But you got to be realistic about how you are going to get into it. A couple days ago, I posted a video. I was on the tech YouTuber's name before the billion. So go check my videos where I got the thumbnail that says $15,000 tech courses, right? During that video, before the billions, that's the name of the YouTuber, he was talking about certain content creators floating around YouTube and on Facebook where they're kind of like advertising the lifestyle that one could attain by earning six figures or above by working in tech. And so what happens, what tends to happen from what I see is people see these videos, they'll be attracted to, oh, this person's talking about making six figures. They're posing in front of private jets. They're posing in front of high-end expensive cars, but they're not really talking about, well, what does it actually take to attain that six figures, right? All people see is the so-called end result of the high-end flashy lifestyle. But once again, nobody wants to actually dive into the nitty-gritty details about what are the steps that it takes for you to get to that high-end flashy lifestyle that you believe that you want to live. So this ties directly into that. Your goals are undefined and unrealistic. So when you're getting into tech, you want to set measurable goals. There's an acronym out there. It's called the what is it called? SMART. Let me find it. You want to make what they call SMART goals. Stands for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based. So you guys want to go out there. You want to create specific goals like, hey, I want to get A+ certified. I want to get Network Plus certified. I want to get Security Plus certified. You need to outline specifically what you want. Not necessarily, hey, I want to have $100,000+ in my bank account by the end of the year. No, that's not a very realistic goal. Although for most people starting off, that's not a very realistic goal. But you want to make smart, specific goals, such as basically just go out there and state, hey, I want to attain this certification, right? Like A+ certification or something like that. And then you want to make it measurable. You want to define your measurable assets, right? And so what does that actually mean? Let's go down here and see what they're out here talking about. It says, what evidence will prove that you are making progress towards your goal? What evidence will prove that you achieved your goal? So what are the things that you are doing to actually try to put yourself in position to attaining this certification? Are you just out here just talking about you want the cert? Are you out here just watching random videos, hopping from course to course? Or are you actually out there getting into the weeds, the nitty gritty, writing down your notes, studying 30 minutes to an hour a day? Are you actually investing time into trying to actually attain that goal? Next, you've got attainable. You want to confirm your goals are attainable. So once again, you don't need no crazy, you don't need to be out here talking like, I want to get A+, Net Plus, Security Plus, Pen Test, CYSA, CCNA. I want to get all these certifications in 6 to 12 months. That's probably not going to happen for most of y'all, especially if you're starting off in tech. That's not even going to happen for people who've been working in tech for 15, 20 plus years. We can't even study that much stuff. You just need to focus on one thing at a time, put together a plan of action on how you're going to attack it and achieve it. Also, verify that your goals are relevant. So another thing that tends to happen with tech, you got a lot of people that like to just chase certifications, or cert stack is what we call it, where they're just stacking certifications. Now, there's nothing wrong if you want to be one of these people who has like a gazillion IT certifications so that you can have a whole bunch of things to post up on your LinkedIn account showing that you're the man or the woman out here. But are all of these gazillion IT certifications that you're chasing, are they actually going to help you land a job or land the job that you think you want? So my thing is, you just need to be chasing the certifications that are specified by the type of job that you're trying to get. So if you're trying to go into cybersecurity, obviously you're going to want to to get your Security Plus, maybe your CEH, maybe your pen tester, maybe your, what is that, CYSA, what is that, cybersecurity analyst or something like that. Those are things that you might want to focus on. You getting an AWS certification when you want to go into a cybersecurity role, I'm not saying that you shouldn't get it, but it doesn't necessarily 100% align. So these are just some things that you might want to think about. And also the T, time base. Set up a time-based plan. So this is probably the biggest thing right here. A lot of people, they'll say they want to do something, but they never actually put a deadline towards actually accomplishing it. And so one of the things I always tell people is, if you're dead serious about getting a certification and you want to convince me that you're serious about getting it, go buy your voucher to take your test and schedule your exam. That'll let me know that you're at least 75% serious. And why would you do that? Because now you've already invested some money into this. You've locked in a deadline, and pretty much if you don't show up to take the test on the day that you scheduled it, you're potentially going to fail and or lose your money. So if you're dead serious about this, get a voucher, book your test before you start studying, before you actually come up with a game plan of how to get it. Get the voucher, set a deadline to take the test so that hopefully you can force your way to study this information.